Hello lovers! So this is Jenna from GG Beauty, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do what I like to call the Kardashian curl. And what I mean by Kardashian curl are those big luscious waves that everybody wants to know how to get, that all the Kardashian sisters tend to have, but nobody knows how to do it. So I've created a technique that kind of gives you that flow, that big luscious voluminous hair, and hopefully you can do the same and get the result. So I'm going to just start off by telling you my hair is a lot shorter and it has more layers than the Kardashians usually do. So it's not going to turn out as big or as long, I guess. So all you're going to need to do this look is just a simple heated barrel 1-inch width curling iron. You don't need any of these crazy other sizes. Trust me, I have them all and I've tried them all thinking that this is how you could get the look, but that's not the case. As a hairstylist, this is the one size curling iron that does every look, from tight curls to big waves. So this one is just Conair, and it's with a clip. I got this from Target. It was about 20 bucks, and it's a ceramic. And then you're just going to need a hairbrush and some hairspray. My absolute favorite that one of my fellow stylists use is called Tresemme, and it's the extra firm control with the number 4 on it. So it's Tress 2, and it's all day humidity resistance. So I love this. It gives you that hold without looking like crunchy or heavy or wet. So you got to get this one. It's like $3 at CVS. Okay, so to start this look off, make sure all your hair is brushed out and that it's like clean and dry. Works better that way. And you're going to start by just splitting down the back, just feeling it out. You don't have to have it perfect or anything. So now you're going to have your two sections, one over each shoulder. I like to start with this side, and I'm going to start with the underneath, just from behind my ear. And I'm going to brush it out. Now I'm going to take my heated curling iron. I'm going to lay it this way so that the clip is in the front. Clip it and wrap it so that when I release it, the curl ends up facing over me. So all the curls I want facing out. Leave it in for just a couple seconds. And when you let it out, the curl, like I said, should be facing that way. So now after I've done the underneath section, I like to take it from my part and just behind my ear and separate this section from this section. The front, I'm going to come back to later. But for this part, I'm going to show you, since this whole section goes to the back, I like to take sections, instead of being thick this way, I want them thin this way, but wide this way. So start off and just grab that. And I just put this side out of the way. Make sure you brush it out and do the exact same thing I did to the bottom curl. Lay it horizontally and wrap it so that the curl will end up going over your shoulder. And let it out. See? Make sure all your curls are going the same direction. That's the key to this look. Oops. Okay, so now with this section, I'll probably get about 2 more curls out of it. Depending how thick your hair is, even if you have the thickest of hair, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't take that many curls because you're taking wide sections at a time. You're not trying to get spirals all over. So with me, it's probably going to take less than 10 curls or so. So just continue up. And I like to wrap it up until like the middle of the section. I don't like to go too close to my scalp. And release. Just leave it on there for a couple seconds. You don't want to burn your hair. Okay, so now here's my last section here. Make sure you're brushing it out each time to get that really smooth curl. Do the same thing. And release. Okay, so now at this section, brush it out, but this time we're going to put the curling iron vertically, but make sure that you're still making the curl go the same direction as those other ones. I have this little portion of bangs right here that I'm trying to grow out, so I just like to go a little higher up on it. so it frames my face better. Okay, so now you'll see that all the curls are facing over my shoulder or out, away from my face. So we're going to do the exact same thing to the other side now, but you're going to have them the opposite direction, still away from your face. So just like I did on the other side, start with the underneath from right behind the ear. Take that section, brush it out, and now you're going to have the clip go under the hair instead of over. But you're still going to wrap it so that even if you had it this way, you can notice that the curl will go that way. Release it. Now this step where you start at the part and split it behind the ear, so we can finish doing this section. And once you get it down, you can do this hairstyle so fast. When I'm not like trying to do a tutorial, it usually takes me 5 minutes to curl my hair. So people are always like, how early did you wake up to do that? I'm like, honestly, it's faster than when I straighten my hair. Okay, so now this section I'll probably have enough to split it into 2 more sections. Brush it out. Clip it under and horizontally still, wrapping it. And the last one for this side. It's okay to have a little bit of the hair sticking out of the curling iron if you want like a straighter end rather than a perfectly curled end. Okay, so now we're left with this front piece. My hair was kind of parted on this side to begin with, so this side does have a little more hair than this side, so I'm kind of thinking I'll be able to split it into 2 sections. Yeah, that looks right. So start with the underneath section first. And now make sure it's vertical this time and still clipping it so that the curl ends up facing away from your face. One last curl. And again, I have some bangs right here, so I just want to kind of get it a little higher so it frames the face. Okay, so once all your hair is curled, I mean, I guess you could leave it like this, but this isn't really the look we're going for. What I like to do is get my brush, get the hairspray, spray it, and then start with the first side since they've had time to cool, and start underneath and just lightly brush out the curls. This is going to give you that big, fluffy look. Like my hair just gained like triple the volume. Probably more than that. You want to see it. Okay, so once you've done this side, you get your desired look. You're going to do the same thing to the other side. Starting underneath. And just lightly. Don't brush it out too hard or too aggressive. Just make sure you get all the curls separated out. Okay, so you can already see the shape that it's taking. So now it's just the finishing touches, and your hands are a really great tool for this. I like to just kind of stick my hands right here and lift the roots up a little while I spray to give it some volume. The more you play with it, the more the curl's going to fall, so try to really get your look quickly. And like I said, the longer, thicker, and heavier your hair is, the more it's going to weigh the curl down. So you're going to get a better, more Kardashian look if you have thicker, longer hair. But this is just to show you the technique. So yeah, with the hairspray and your fingers, you can really just mold it into the desired shape that you want. I'm going to brush this out one more time. So yeah, as you can see, all of it is winging out away from the face. And it's got that big, nice curl that all the Kardashians always have. So now you can have it too. It's very easy. You don't need to go to a professional to do it. Just gotta follow my tricks and you're good. So hopefully that helped you, and go Kardashianize yourself and let me know how it goes. See ya!